Well, what's going on, guys? I hope you don't mind my last video, just showing some of my kitchen progress. Yeah, my house is old dump that we're fixing up, but anyway, today I'm gonna go ahead and put this gear in this TRAXXAS Rustler VXL or something like that. Again, I talked about this a little bit on my last video. The stock pinion in this is a 13 tooth. And I believe from watching videos, I didn't get this new or nothing, it's friends. So watching videos, they give you an optional 17 tooth for the high speed. Well, I do have a 17 tooth, but it's not in the best shape. And I'm not going to put that on there because, in my opinion, if you're running a 17 tooth pinion and you're going for that high speed, you should have that fan on here that I don't have. So I think if I just go from a 13, instead of going to the 17, which is what, 4 more teeth, if we go to a 15, that should give me half the speed upgrade. You know, instead of going to 40 miles an hour, it should put me about 35. It should still pop wheelies on a 2S once I put this in here. Have a little extra oomph in there, but not be super fast like it would be with the 17 or whatever. So I think 15 is a good little upgrade to test with. It shouldn't make it get hot or nothing, you know. If they can give you a 17 in the package with it, I know a 15 is going to be okay. So we're going to do that. Now, I looked all over for this thing yesterday and today. I looked everywhere. Turns out it was sitting right here underneath this cat. He must have been sitting on it yesterday too. So anyway, what's up, Beans? You want to say hello to everybody? He's such a good cat. He's our first rescue from outside. What's up? Say hey. You talk usually. Hey, Beans, you gonna talk to me? Talk? You ain't gonna talk today? No, not today? He's shy for the camera. He usually talks to me. Anyway, I think we're gonna see how you do this. I've been rambling for too long already. I'm sorry. I watched a video. Now this is already missing this little top cover they took off, which is cool. And from what I've seen, all I got to do is take out one screw right here, and this whole thing lifts right out of there. I mean, and it looks like there's a little wire holding screw here that I'm going to loosen too. But yeah, that's pretty dang simple. Let's figure this out. Alright, got one tiny little problem. I'm kind of having trouble getting this off here. I haven't messed with it much, but what you see here is they meshed it wrong. They had it to where, at one point anyway, the metal gear, the spur gear was hitting this screw as it came around and kind of nicked it up some. So, I don't know, it's going to be hard to see, but, so I got to try to, I can't get the Allen wrench to even go into the hole right now. I got to try to get the little metal out of there. So this might become a little bit of a pain in the butt. And also another little trick I do, I take and I paint the end of the shaft with my Sharpie black. So if this is in the right spot, when I take it out and put my new one on, I can just line it up. I don't have to get in there and guess. But now I got to double check to make sure that this is not where they got it lined up now, hitting that thing. If so, I got to move it back a little more. Alright, now that was a pain, but I got lucky. I took this, I got these tiny little, you can't even see them, they're so tiny, the dang flathead bit. But I was able to put it in the screw hole and turn and get the little chunk of metal out of it. They had a piece of metal folded over in there that was keeping me from getting the screw in there, or the Allen wrench in there. So we got her now at least. And it did come loose. Which is a good thing because I do not think I got I don't even have a screw in this one. I have to use the screw. So, cool. At least that one came out. Alright, now I see why the screw got messed up. Okay, I was talking about this having that rubber boot up here to give you a preset. Well, I think when that's in there, it also has a little bit of a gap back here. Like, so if you don't put a washer in there, your motor comes up at an angle. You see that? And it tilts it too. So therefore, you're actually supposed to have just a tiny spacer in here, because I think that rubber piece, when it's in there, I think it kind of sticks out the back, and that's why. So anyway, I know there ain't much light here. I'm going to put a tiny washer behind this when I put mine together, because it seems like it's raising the motor at an angle, and I don't think it's right. And I think that rubber piece pops in from the back, and it's kind of got a little lip like a washer would have here. That's why there's that gap. When you set it in there perfect, it keeps that gap, and it sits straight. So we're going to put a washer in it and go with it. All right, guys. I got a little news here that it might be faster than I was thinking too. I've only seen videos. I thought they said stock is in a 13 tooth. Somebody's done took that off of this, and they put a 11 on here for some reason. So for whatever reason, they ran with an 11 tooth pinion, which means that's why it felt like it was only doing like 25, to be honest. It had lots of torque, but it did not feel very fast. And I thought it was supposed to go closer to 30 with a 2S. So we went up 4 teeth actually. Still not the 17, so I think that's good. It won't be as fast as a 17, but it won't get as hot still, like I said. But it is going to be way faster than it was on an 11 tooth pinion. I honestly thought it had a 13 on there. And I was hoping it did, because I need a 13 tooth pinion. I was wanting to put one of them on my high trail, but that's okay. Anyway, let's see what this baby can do. Let me get the body on it and stuff. We'll see what she does. I bet it'll ride a wheelie now. Well, I'm out here. I got a kind of a contraption holding my camera. This might not work out real well. Oh yeah, she's definitely faster now. Let's go out in the front yard a little bit. Definitely faster. I don't know why they put that 11 on there. Maybe that's all they had or something. Maybe they took the 13 for something else. I don't know why. Why would you want to go smaller? I think before they traded it off or sold it, they just took the pinion they had in there out and put what they had back in it. Oh man, yeah. She's running at least 35 now. Tire looks loose still, and I know I tightened it, but oh yeah. Now I've seen people running the 17 getting wheelies and stuff. I don't know if we'll get a wheelie or not. Almost. Way better though. Way better. Much better. Of course. It says it's got a self-right button, but I don't know how I've seen people do that shit. Probably not getting any of it on video, but hey. Yeah, this thing was slow the other day. Get my damn steering dialed in there better. There, that's better. Oop. This damn steering's hard to get zeroed in. She's got a little too much bite when it gets traction. Yeah, I think 15 tooth is a pretty good sweet spot. Now, if you put a bigger battery, go with 3S, I imagine this sucker will really get it. But for off-roading, if I was, had some stuff to jump or whatever, I think this would be pretty dang sweet right here. Pretty quick. Trying to get my steering where I want it. So, all right, guys. I was out there ripping around with the Rustler with my 2S battery, and it's definitely faster with that 15 tooth pinion, but it's killing me. I got to put a 3S in there, and the only way I can do it because I don't have the right TRAXXAS adapter. The other day, I actually made a video with my, what was it? The Ecto. I just never uploaded it. But I because I had a TRAXXAS plug on the Ecto actually, and I wanted to try that battery. So I took one of these, and I took the TRAXXAS plug prongs out of the plastic and put them in here. On that one, I cut them shorter, put them in there, taped it up, made it permanent to where it would be a Dean's adapter. But I just realized when I come in, I have another one I could borrow off of this truck temporarily. Since the Rustler's not mine, I can temporarily make me an adapter though and run 3S. I want to see how fast that thing is with the bigger battery. So that's what I'm going to do right now. All right. Got the 3S in there. First time running it. Let's see what we got. All right. You can tell there's power difference. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Wheelie's in the grass. Yeah. He'll ride a wheelie, won't it? Okay, we got to get used to that part. Yeah. Like I say, I ain't trying to tear it up. It doesn't belong to me. Yeah. I keep forgetting to look at with the camera what I'm doing. I don't have anything I can put the dang. Man, I was already doing 30 when I hit it. Wow. I need a ramp. Oops. Get out the ditch. I don't know if Clint's ever run it with a 3S, but I know he hasn't run it on this gear. Them tires want to balloon out on me. Oh yeah, she runs. One bad machine right here. What do you guys think of the bashers? I mean, I'm sure a lot of y'all have them. I was into the bashers before I ever got into YouTube and before I got into crawling. I really started getting into the gas and the nitro stuff for a while, but then it just got so expensive. I'd wreck every time I took it out, and I just wasn't into electric back then. You know, brushed, obviously. Who was into brushed? But once brushless come along, it changed the world of it. And LiPo batteries, obviously. I think the LiPo is the biggest upgrade of all. Once LiPos come out, the world changed when it comes to electric. Dang, this thing's wicked bad. I know I'm horrible at videoing it. I gotta get used to this, but it's got good brakes. My carpal tunnel's killing me right now. Let's go ahead and do another one down the road again. I actually got a drag mark down there on the other side of my driveway. All the way there, it's a green mark. All these little dots, they were 20 feet apart until the last one was the last 10 or something like that. I think we're hitting a good 55 easy. Oh, I just went into the trees. Now I might have a spot over here we can get a little bit of air. I forgot about my little jump spot right here. Most of my trucks I can't do much here, but it's gonna be hard to get air on it. No, I want to get some bashers together now. Goes underneath stuff. That's nice. It's low. These tires, I don't know who put these tires on here or what they're off of. I think the stock tires that would have came with this rig, and I mean some of these might have these, I don't know, but the tires I've seen on the videos I've seen, they look a lot better. These are probably good for mud. .3S is dangerous, I'm telling you. Man down. I'm really surprised I haven't had a battery kick down or nothing yet. That's what's amazing me, really. Ah, you sucker. You gotta watch that taking off, don't you? Yep,